What I'm going to do is start this morning, and I don't know if Steve's still here, start this morning with a clip that we have of our first news conference on this, and I think it's going to kind of give everyone a little flavor for what we hope to achieve, and I think we'll talk then about what we're achieving. For some reason. Yeah, that's okay. It's the part that he was supposed to do for.
Disobey traffic signals. This morning, village officials demonstrated how the surveillance cameras will work. The first camera will be tested near the Woodrow Elementary School at 25th and Harrison Street. During a month-long testing phase, drivers caught running a red light or making an illegal right turn on red will receive a warning notice. Once the testing phase is over, drivers will be cited. The Bellwood police chief says the cameras will be an extra tool for officers.
Extends the reach of the officer. It extends his vision, his observation. The officer has an ability to be in multiple places at one time.
Drivers beware, the new cameras are now online.
Well, that's what kind of kicked off our enforcement actions. And sorry the audio was not as loud as I was hoping it could be. What happened, though, is we'll go forward with the show now. As the mayor was talking about, we have a citywide wireless infrastructure, and to just briefly kind of outline a little bit so you see the perspective that the red light system operates in. It's a citywide wireless system that we actually talked yesterday about that really benefits the residents, the police, the fire, the public works. It is a system that is allowing our squad cars to receive real-time camera photographs from right now 110 cameras that are fully deployed within the community. We're hoping by October of 2008 to have 300 cameras deployed on the public way. We're hoping to come somewhere close to 200 cameras to be deployed at businesses. We have passed several ordinances that are now going to require private businesses to incorporate the cameras in their business operations. Our AM, PM, our 24-hour type stores are required by May 1st, 2008 to have the cameras fully operational in their businesses. One over their cash registers, one out in front, and one at the back of the building. We're also requiring all the convenience stores that sell liquor to also have the cameras in place, as well as we're requiring the financial institutions to also have those available. So our police cars can see what is occurring when they respond to calls at those locations. The information is being piped to our 911 center, which is now at NORCOM, which we moved to about 18 months ago, and to our 311 center. We have moved to a voice over IP. It's allowing us now to use 311 service within the community. Our residents are receiving Wi-Fi. We have free Wi-Fi for about 42 sites for our children. We've developed a partnership with Best Buy that allows basically virtually any family within the community to get a computer for the cost of about $200 to $300, a laptop, a tabletop. The village offers a grant. It's a rebate program of $200, and Best Buy has developed a phenomenal relationship with us and really has some very deep discounts. And so we are doing that. We've opened one of our 4 public safety resource centers, which will allow for training. So we're providing free education in regard to use of computers for adults, children, and everything else. We just had a virtual ribbon cutting with a uplink to NASA, and we actually are very unique in Bellwood. We have two astronauts, both from the village of Bellwood, and the most current astronaut tells us how much he saw in the original one, which was Gene Cernan, the last man to walk on the moon, and it inspired him. We hope everything that we're doing is going to become an inspiration for the next generation to be an astronaut from Bellwood. Our police are receiving it. We're moving into writing electronic reports. And what I'm trying to do is just give you the context within this red light system. We find the red light enforcement system as one of our elements of financing this wireless network. This wireless network is paid for through TIF funds, enterprise funds, such as water and sewer funds. We own an industrial park that's 18 acres. There's revenue spinning off from that. We have attachment fees and collection of monitoring fees. So there's a number of ways, as well as grants under Homeland Security and law enforcement. The fire department is receiving the same type on MDTs like any other police car. They can see incidents, they can see intersections, they can see what is going on. And they actually have 52-inch screens in the fire station, so all day long they can see what's going on. We have a partnership with the Park District Police Department. They're seeing the cameras on their squad car monitors. They're also seeing it in their dispatch center. And we have our Public Works. And that process is just beginning to move forward, but the Public Works management team will have the MDTs in their vehicles, and we'll see it in the Public Works area. So it's become something that's really widespread, and so we're truly moving into a digital type city. Police utilization is for internet access, leads access, our surveillance cameras. They're being able to see the PDAs, use the PDAs to see the cameras so investigators can see that without having a much bigger piece of equipment in their squad car. And ultimately, the red light enforcement. We don't have to take any type of lines to those intersections. All the red light enforcement comes in on the wireless network that we have. To start with, some people have made some statements, as well as Mayor Pasquale, about the red light. Even Governor Rod has supported it and ultimately had signed the legislation. John Cullerton, Senator Cullerton, is probably one of our biggest supporters and sponsors within Springfield and moving this legislation forward. This was really, when we moved the legislation in the session, it was really a partnership between the City of Chicago and the City of Bellwood. We saw the problem in 2003 that red light running in the United States caused, and these are interesting statistics from DOT, 206,000 crashes and 934 deaths, 176,000 injuries, and $14 billion in societal costs, meaning anything from rehabbing people injured in accidents to the actual property damage that occurred. Red light running is the #1 cause of intersection crashes in urban areas. I defy anyone to show me any different. The #1 cause is people trying to jump that yellow, get out there, and get through the intersection.